9 years together, breaking up.
They put you in their car, drove you to the city, sat you down in a restaurant, and now you're
stuck
captive.
there.
The 15-Minute Morning Show podcast. We're all here. We got Scotty B in the other room. The serial killer's studio.
Yes.
Was everyone laughing?
Zero effort to clean up. Usually before cameras go on in any studio, I was like, all right, clean this up, make this go over here.
Get this out of here.
Listen, I was sharing it with everybody.
Gandhi wanted to save this food to take home.
And now I'm taking it home.
But it's on camera, too.
Scary has this thing that you are not allowed to be seen with leftovers because it's very poor of you.
No, it's you don't want to see what the leftovers is because
it's a quesadilla.
It's several hours old.
I will agree with Scary. Look at Gandhi's area. She's becoming very pack ratty.
Starting to look like my studio.
Elvis, if that was anybody else, you would say, clean their shit up.
That's
but
not
she
true.
gets a pass.
Look, I think it's great that when we invite our friends to come into the studio with us, they should see how we live. We live like a bunch of pigs.
But do they need a close-up of old guac?
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the clear containers. Like, maybe if you hide it, it's good. But
you're fine. Ignore them.
Well, you can't have my quesadilla.
You can't even eat right now.
I know.
You can't have my quesadilla. You can't have my quesadilla.
Right, so Gandhi's here. The leftovers are here. There's Scary. There's Garrett and Danielle.
Hello.
And Straight Nate. And so here we are. Here we go. I've always been sort of curious about this concept on social media where a couple has been together showing off their romantic trips together and showing off their dates together. And then one day they decide together on their social media to make an announcement that they are no longer a couple. An announcement. It used to just be celebrities whose PR people would put these announcements out. Please give them their space.
Yeah.
And show them the
respect our time.
Yeah, whatever. But now I have friends doing it.
Yeah, I've had a couple friends do it.
And sometimes I'll be, God, I wish they would have told me before they put an announcement out, but whatever. So the other night, Garrett.
Yep.
He and his wife were invited out by some friends of theirs for dinner.
Yep.
And you had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, and they offered to drive, too. So they drove us from New Jersey into New York City. We went to go get some sushi, and we were talking normal. We sat down no more than 5 minutes in. Like, drinks weren't even, served yet. They go, hey, we want to tell you something. And we're like, oh, what? We're breaking up. 9 years together, breaking up.
They put you in their car, drove you to the city, sat you down in a restaurant, and now you're
stuck
captive.
there.
You're captive.
And at first, you got to think oh, you guys are joking, right? And they're like, no, we're serious. She started crying. He kind of held it back a little bit. And then the awkwardness of, hey, I got to go to the bathroom. So one would go to the bathroom and be like, oh, it's tough right now. And then the other would just be in tears. And it would almost be like in sync. And then after that, we went through the whole dinner. And I'm like, can we take the train home? Can we Uber home? And they're like, no, we'll take you home.
Did anyone ask why they decided to do it that way?
It was more of awkward to even bring it up. At that point, it's about them. I didn't want to make it about why'd you bring us to dinner? They were friends. They wanted to go out to dinner, but they felt like right then was the right time to do it. Not even before dinner was served. We went through the whole dinner.
Yeah, they could have told you at the end of dinner.
But maybe this isn't a growing apart thing. There's no animosity. Nobody cheated on anybody. It had to be a nice, happy severance, right?
Imagine sitting on the other side of two people you know very well, and they go, we're breaking up.
They're comfortable to talk about it.
Hey, do you want some apps? It's awkward.
I get that. I see how it's a little
Did you pick a side?
Oh, of course. Allie and I have been with the man in the relationship longer than the female. So.
Oh, okay.
I think it's so weird. Usually when you break up with someone, you just want to get the hell away from them. You go off for dinner with people. I don't want to be in the same room.
Maybe it was amicable, like Scary said.
But it's still very dramatic.
Yeah.
And a part of their relationship with each other was friends, mutual friends.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. It's
Imagine if they said, we've decided that you are going to be friends with her still.
Well, I'm sure that conversation will still come up in text messages because we still talk to both of them.
Yeah.
But the fact that we had to awkwardly go home with them.
Are they really truly breaking up, or were they contemplating it?
No, they at least that's what they told us, and they haven't been together for now almost a couple of weeks.
Okay.
So,
wow,
it is kind of an odd way to.
But it was something totally out of left field. It's like, oh, cool, we haven't seen you in a while. New Year, let's go out to dinner. Oh, we're breaking up. What?
Yeah, I don't know. It's all that announcement thing. That was a different type of announcement, but I don't know. To me personally, you could be different. If I'm breaking up with someone, it really truly is. It's a me and that person thing.
Right.
And then as I need my friends to gather around me to keep me happy and keep me feeling supported, then I fold them in, maybe.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know.
Are we, because of what we do and the way we do it, are we obligated to tell people when we break up with somebody?
I think the only slight obligation we have is if we include our partners in our daily conversation.
Oh, so
Right.
we are.
Well, I don't know. Like I'm married to Alex, but if all of a sudden you don't hear anything about Alex, you're gonna get. You know, we always used him for things to talk about as a subject. You know, so I don't know what that level of obligation is. What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I always think, oh, your private life is your private life, but we share our private life all the time. And a lot of people think that, we've built this relationship with them. So then if something changes, they feel like they should know. But I don't know. I with my last boyfriend, we broke up. We were broken up for 7-8 months before I said anything to anybody, really, because I was like, I just need to make sure that this sticks.
Beneficial, I think, to share it, because then the floodgates open for dating. I mean, all of a sudden, you get the word out there.
You're always out here trying to date listeners.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Look at Scotty
Look
D.
at Scotty.
Yeah. Look at
The floodgates have opened.
Oh, they just won't stop.
Yeah.
See? So many
Is that true?
possibilities.
Wait, is that true?
What?
Are you constantly getting DMs like every day?
You have no idea.
Really?
I'm going to now.
How many
Why
guys
actually
versus
sad?
women are you getting DMs from? What's the percentage difference?
75% women, 25% guys.
Oh, we could do better than that, guys. Come on.
Yeah. You guys are slacking.
How do the guys hit on you? Just straight like you're cute, you're hot, I want to date you?
If you ever want to come over to this side, I'll take you out.
Whoa.
Oh, followed by D-pick.
Yeah, no, I haven't gotten any of those. I welcome them, but I
I'll
haven't
send you.
gotten any.
Do you want another one? I've sent you several.
That even shook our camera woman.
my
Dana
God.
was like, oh.
Have you gotten any like weird DMs from like somebody like you were like, there is no way in hell?
Most.
Real? Like, what do they say?
I had some lady from Denmark. I'm her soulmate. It's like, what? Big, long, crazy things.
What if you are?
Why?
kinda
What
nice.
if you told me?
I'm sorry if you're listening to this crazy lady in Denmark.
Did she ask for money?
What?
She's
No.
not crazy.
She didn't ask for money?
No.
She might not be crazy. She just might be, you know.
She just sent you her
excited
love
to talk to you.
her love manifesto.
You got to shoot your shot.
I guess.
from Denmark.
Scary's like, I'm missing out on all this.
Imagine all the people that were catfishing you that were getting this same type of love, but now you're actually getting it.
Yeah, I don't know if these people are real or not, but
Only one way to find out, Scotty.
I just send them back smiley faces.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your kind words. Scotty.
So, Nate.
Yeah.
What's up?
I think there's a time and place to discuss things, and might not be the time or the place yet.
I was on a plane. There was a thing, but you pretty much did that.
Yeah.
No, I'm just. You're so quiet. I just want to see what's up.
Yeah.
Where do you want to take the podcast?
I don't know. What does anybody else feel like talking about right now?
You going to the gym yet?
Not yet. I haven't gotten the urge. I don't know.
You never will. Go with me today. I'm going to the gym.
You're
Let's
gonna
go.
push around some dirty metal?
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
That's what I used to call it.
Maybe today I'll actually leave the locker room. Maybe today.
You can do it. I have faith in you.
Scary's going to the gym today too.
I am. I cannot wait. I'm going down to Tribeca,
Did
and
you do
I'm
some before pics, Scary?
Yes, I did before. We did before video, but
Let's go ahead and look at those now.
I got to build my strength and endurance. I got a long road ahead of me, so I'm not really. I'm trying to downplay it. I'm trying to kind of hang out in the corner with my
Stick with
workouts.
it, man. And
Yeah.
you will, when you start to see results, then it will
And
change
you'll
everything.
try even that much harder.
I will say this: I discovered some muscle groups that I did not know were there.
Which ones?
They
All
said,
of them?
They said your brain puts to sleep. It ignores the muscle groups that you've ignored, so they don't exist anymore. So you have to reacquaint your brain with muscle groups that might have been neglected.
Okay, what's been
And-
neglected specifically?
Well,
Let's
all
look
the
at
ones-
you got quads going.
this stuff, right? That I have, but no, the backs of the quads, yes, but the front, no, you don't work that out. Or the nape, or right below the nape of the neck there.
Yeah, I think
I think the
shoulder-
back of the quads is the quad.
In all
Yeah.
fairness, he's still learning.
He says you're using your traps too much for these shoulder exercises because I need you to squeeze your back and you need your back muscles to get into play.
Your quads are the front.
Yeah.
Oh, so the quads are the front. So so maybe
Your
that.
calves don't need extra strength.
Correct. There, yeah. I'm still getting acquainted with the names of those muscle groups, but yeah, no, I'm learning a lot. It's an educational experience, and strength and endurance will come later. Right now, we're not trying to make me sweat. We're just trying to get me to do the exercise properly, is what I've been told, because I've been doing them wrong the whole time.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
You're doing great, Scary.
I'm
the
trying.
fact that you actually drag ass into the gym a couple times a week is great.
Thank
That's
you.
the toughest part, is getting started. Once you get started,
Yeah.
then it's much easier. Getting your ass in there for the first week. Oh,
And I'm an appointment
Even once
keeper.
you go every week, you don't want you still don't.
And I'm an appointment keeper, so I don't miss an appointment. So if I have an appointment to go to, I will be there, and that's why I need a personal trainer, because I have to be held accountable. Otherwise, I'm flying off on my own, and you'll never see me again.
Good.
Nate has a theory that if you just work your shoulders and your arms a lot, ladies love it, and they'll come flocking.
Is that your theory?
I think so. Well, we were looking at the body types, right? Mm-hmm. And the thing I noticed, number 7.
Yeah.
You can cut to this, Deanna, the graphic. The guy had a little bit of a
Thank you,
pooch.
Nate.
Yeah.
The guy had a little bit of a pooch, but his arms were, they were some nice beefy arms.
And that was the body that every woman picked.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
legitimately, every single
They don't
woman.
care
I
about
like
the little
this
gut.
one.
If you got some nice
So
beefy
maybe that's
arms.
all we need to do. Just our
Yeah, just
and
get giant
shoulders.
biceps. Ignore my gunt.
That's it.
Ignore your what?
Gun.
My gunt. The
guntal
guntal
gunt.
region.
Is that like a fupa?
It's like a gunt.
Yeah, the fupa and the gun
Yeah.
is the same thing.
It all
aren't they?
like merges together in a
It's fancy for
unattractive
fupa.
way.
It's fancy for fupa.
Yeah.
Well, guys have guns too.
Yeah, everyone can have a gunt.
Wait,
I got a gun.
Yep.
wouldn't it be a...
Aren't those teddy bears?
No, it's a gun.
What's a gun?
No,
What's a gun do?
You don't have an,
It's clearly a
you don't
gun.
have an unt, so how can you...
I never heard a fupa called a gunt.
It's
I've called it a gunt for years.
I feel
but
like a gunt is more than a fupa. Like a fupa is just like one area, but like if you're fat up higher,
You can't have a gunt without the unt.
well, no, you
Don't
have
question it.
you do have a gun because it is now your gun.
guys have bussies.
What?
What?
See, that's what I...
Guys have bussies, so if you can have a
Wait, what's
bussy,
a
you can have a
bussy?
gun.
It's a bussy is a gun. It's the same thing, really.
Maybe what
Maybe
is
it's
a
a
bussy,
gick.
Nate?
What?
A gick or a genus?
Dick or penis has nothing to do with what we're talking
Then
about.
what's a badussy?
That's not a.
Is that a
Never mind. Moving on.
That's not a body part.
Oh.
Oh my god. Show ever.
Off the rails so fast. It happened so quickly.
Danielle,
Sorry.
what else can we talk about?
I don't know, man.
Come on, Danielle.
I got nothing. I got nothing for you.
We be done.
I'm tired.
We're done. Hey, thanks for joining us. We're done.
Bye.
Sorry.
See ya.